Hey there, welcome back to another episode on the athomedive YouTube channel. As always, my name is Joey, and today we're in the kitchen making something fantastic. Today we're making a classic risotto. So sit back, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive right in. So we have a pretty simple list of ingredients on the counter today. We're going to start with, we have 4 cups of hot chicken stock on the stove, 3 tablespoons of butter. This is 1 separated from 2 for later on. We have olive oil here. We're going to be using about a tablespoon of that. We have about 2 cloves of garlic that are minced, about half a cup of fine diced onion, about a half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 1.5 cups of Arborio rice, 2/3 cup of dry white wine, and we have zest of 1 lemon and about 4 tablespoons of minced parsley. Let's get started. To get started today, we have our medium-sized pot over medium-low heat. We're going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil in there, and we're going to go ahead and add the 1 tablespoon of butter. And then we're going to let this butter melt down for just a second. We're going to come right back. Now that the butter's melting down and starting to get a little bit of temperature to it, we're going to go ahead and add in the garlic and the onions. And we're going to saute these until they start to become translucent. Don't rush this process, just let it take its time. It'll be worth the wait. It's important to keep stirring this along the way. You don't have to stir it constantly, but keep it moving, that way everything cooks kind of even. A couple of minutes, and as you can see here, everything's kind of softened up and everything's starting to become translucent here with the onions and garlic. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add in the Arborio rice, and then we're just going to coat it well with the butter and the oil that's in the pan, and we're going to try to get it to toast a little bit. And you should be able to smell it when it's ready. It'll get this nice developed nutty aroma to it. So we're just going to keep it moving and keep an eye on it. It shouldn't take too long. Alright, so it's been about 2 minutes, and we're starting to pick up that nutty roasted flavor to the rice now. And I doubt you can hear it on camera, but the rice is actually starting to pop a little bit, and that's the outside of the rice grain opening up and actually cracking open. And that's how we know that it's ready to start receiving liquid. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and add in the white wine. And once all the white wine cooks away, we're going to slowly start adding in the chicken stock. As you can see, most of the liquid's gone now, in very, very small bubbles. So what we're going to do is we're going to start adding in the hot chicken stock that we have back here. And I just have a 4-ounce ladle, and I'm going to add it 1 ladle at a time until we go through all 4 cups. And this is going to take a while. I'm thinking probably 20 to 30 minutes. But by then, hopefully, the risotto is going to be mostly cooked. And we're just going to make sure that it's not cooking too fast, because we want it to absorb the liquid as opposed to cooking the liquid away. So let's be patient. We're going to slowly add all this in and keep it moving. If you can see in the very bottom here, the liquid that is there is nice and creamy looking. It's not clear like the chicken stock, and that's a good sign that the starch is releasing from the rice itself, and that's why we're going to get that rich, creamy risotto that we're looking for. And again, we're just waiting until most of the liquid's totally gone, and then we're going to go ahead and add just a little bit more stock. We're here at the end of adding in the liquid now, so we're just going to go ahead and pour the rest in there and give it a good stir. And it shouldn't take too much longer, and we'll be ready to finish it off. So the risotto is about ready to go ahead and finish off. I just tasted it, and if you feel just a touch of starch line right in the middle of each rice grain, that's exactly what you're looking for. You're not looking for a crunch, you're just looking for a little bit of structure and resistance whenever you go to bite through it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the 2 remaining tablespoons of butter and throw those in with the Parmesan cheese. And we're going to go ahead and stir this in. And hopefully this is going to thicken it up just a touch more and get rid of some of the remaining liquid. But you want it to be loose. Risotto should just barely begin to hold its shape whenever you put it down with a spoon. So we're gonna go and stir these things in. And so as you can see here, the risotto is now nice and creamy, slightly thicker but not thick. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and turn the heat off, take the lemon zest and the parsley, and we're gonna go ahead and add that in. We're gonna give it one good stir off the heat, and then, my friends, we are ready to enjoy. You can taste it at this point and decide if you'd like to add more salt or not, but that's totally up to you, the person who's gonna be eating it. So I'm choosing to top my risotto with a little bit of stewed tomatoes with chickpeas, and it's just gonna give it a slightly acidic, vibrant note. All right, my friends, well, that wraps us up on how to make risotto. Make sure you comment below and let me know how yours turns out. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you subscribe. Have a good day.